Hey everybody, welcome back to Out of the Gate. I'm Justin.
Not Bax.
I'm Weston.
About time.
Yeah. I mean, he was only missing 1 week.
I missed last week.
Yeah.
No.
It's because...
All because you have to work. Who the heck does that? Not us.
Apparently
Not on Friday. On Friday, we got out early. I got out early.
Yeah, he got out early.
We
They
ran
made
out of
me
parts.
stay.
So we ran out of parts, and they knew we were about to run out, so they had parts expedited in. Well, apparently they lost the truck with the expedite on it.
That's awesome.
So then they're like, okay, you guys can go home.
You love that. We actually just got done building pieces that are going to Toyota.
Really?
They're lifting devices.
Oh,
They're yellow.
really? Huh.
So if you see them come in, they look like eyes. Big eyes. They got a bar and then two. Then they're yellow. They're yellow. We sent 9 of them out. So
Interesting.
And
you
what
guys
was your
complained 3 times about them, so we had to redo them 3 different times. But that's okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
what was your build?
Oh shoot, 136.
Wow, you built 40 below us. Man, we only built.
I built
175.
137, so beat that, bud. Get you some.
Yeah, we built 136, and then yeah. Well, so it was funny because the part's actually a part that goes on Sherman's an air duct, and I went out there and I was running my route or whatever, and one of the team leads were out there counting all the parts that are out online. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, well, I'm counting these to see how many more we have. I said, why? He's like, well, because we lost the truck with the expedite on him. It's like, okay, whatever. They'll find it. Not a big deal. And then rumors started going around at the end of the first quarter about how we're done after we run out of those parts. We're not getting any more. And then they officially announced it like halfway through second quarter. And we're like, cool. So I was done. Like, I only worked like 3 hours on Friday. I turned around and went home.
When you say lost truck, that means like you guys don't know where it was at.
Yeah, like we lost the truck.
never
It never even
showed.
Like
it
we
never
don't
checked in.
we don't know where it is.
Oh. I've had that happen on Home Depot. You know, they lost a drywall truck every now and then. I'll be there in 2 hours. 6 hours later, hey, by the way.
Yeah.
That was always the worst when it was winter time. And I was waiting on a truck, so I'd have to leave the big door open so I knew when he pulled up.
Oh yeah.
They never showed up. Like, he didn't go. And then that one night I shut it and I was like, I ain't opening it back up. He showed up. I didn't open the door back up. He sat out there till the next morning.
It sucks.
Still got it.
You got a bed in there. I'm cold.
Yeah.
You got heat. Yeah.
I do apologize for my voice. We took the Jeep yesterday and Mom had all the doors and tops stripped off. On the way home it was a little cold. So I'm a little stopped up today.
But yeah, so beforehand we were talking about how I went to Longhorn.
Yummy.
So we went to Longhorn last night. First time I'd ever been. Max, have you ever been?
Mm-hmm.
I have never been.
It's really fancy on the inside.
Is it? I feel like it is. With the name like that,
Yeah,
I feel like,
it's really fancy, and like the floor's carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's weird. Like it's fancy.
like all the way through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
and then
The bar is small.
it's okay.
Who cares
It's
for the bar?
it's not as good as Roadhouse,
Well,
and
I mean,
I spent $27 on a 12-ounce strip.
well,
Oh.
yeah, I mean,
It's
But-
expensive.
but you gotta think though, they gotta make money somehow too.
Yeah, but that's expensive.
But meat is expensive though, still, dude. You can't go to a butcher shop and see how much you get for one of those strips.
I mean, I know, but like
no, I agree. Like 20. I mean,
that's
but
ridiculous.
that's
I
what
mean,
you signed up for.
I
when
mean,
you go
yeah,
to a
but even when
steakhouse.
I am,
This
but
thing's hot.
shoot, even if I would have went to Roadhouse, it wouldn't be that expensive, you know.
No.
So it's more
Well, it
expensive
depends on
and
what you
not
get.
as good.
Yeah, I've never
But
been. Maybe I'll have
it's
to
not
try it.
bad. It's good food. The mashed potatoes are fantastic. I will give them that.
Mashed potatoes good.
Yeah, mashed potatoes good. Then we went axe throwing.
Oh,
That was a
Yeah,
good time.
I heard that's
Haven't been.
expensive too.
It's $20 per person per hour.
So it's 20 an hour.
So yeah.
Say that.
So it was
Simplify.
just me and Molly. We just went for an hour. So I mean it was.
Oh, I mean, an hour of axe throwing, that's enough.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
We got 2 last time we went, and we were like, we had a big group of people, and we were like done 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
So just Molly and I went. It was a good time.
There you go.
It's always fun. She beat me
Well,
because she's surprisingly really good at axe throwing, and I'm very bad.
Well,
Well, That's something you need to look forward
Well,
to.
listen, well, I mean, Axe
Yeah, watch out for.
Axe only takes hand-eye coordination. Well, we've seen you play.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
You're already.
Oh, and
toasted.
wiffle ball too.
I thought you were gonna take a dig at baseball, not basketball. You jerk.
Well,
Dude.
well, I
no.
wouldn't say.
Oh,
All right. Well, most of that got skipped out.
I might.
All right, go ahead.
You want to like pause it for a second and see if it catches up because it looks like it's running really slow. It doesn't.
No,
look
it's
like
usually where.
Is it picking up
It's still-
anything?
Blah.
Yeah. It's just delayed.
I just can't look at the screen. It's gonna make my head explode.
Well, the reason for it is because I've got so much opened up right now. So.
Oh, well, let's do into them some of them things you got open so we can close them.
All right. So let's go into memes. Coming in hot.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Alright.
I seen that yesterday.
I did too.
Youth pastor. I live to inspire the youth. Also the youth pastor. Who does that remind you of?
Actually, Josh Powell. I'm pretty sure that was actually a picture of Josh Powell.
Younger.
Shout out to you back in Texas, Josh, if you listen.
Me in the shower trying to remember if I already used the shampoo. I do this very often.
I've actually never had that problem because I also shampoo
Oh,
last.
well, here's the thing: is
the last
I
thing I do.
always remember. I
It's
always forget.
the last thing you do?
It's the last thing
It's the
you
first
do.
thing I do.
Yeah.
I soap up, wash off, or wash off.
Really?
Soap.
So you do body before you do hair? I do hair before body.
That way I can get. That way when the soap runs down more after the hair, it just runs off to the body too. So technically you get double soaped up. Know what I'm saying?
Well, that's kind of what I'm
That's
saying.
the same
That's-
thing the
Well,
other
I'm
way
just
around.
Yeah, I mean, those would be. Those,
Okay. Anyway, move on. I had a mental.
do you
lapse
do
there.
hair first?
Yeah.
Okay, I do hair first.
I don't know.
But again, like it's always when I'm in a rush, because I'm always thinking
Oh.
ahead of myself, and I'm like, wait, did I do this?
Either way,
Come on.
I have never forgotten if I've done it or not.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think I've
I
ever.
don't think I've ever done it either.
I do.
I mean, like if you said that said conditioner, I don't use conditioner, but if it like
Oh yeah, I forget
women-
conditioner all the time.
yeah, I feel like that's a little different.
Yeah.
But like shampoo, no, you can't forget shampoo in there. No way. All you gotta do is pick the bottle up. It's got less than what it had in it before, because you know you use too much.
Oh yeah.
I think we've had this one before, but the
I
manager at the local IKEA is retiring, so I sent him a cake.
Ha.
Girl, oh no, I don't have anything to wear, boys.
Consistency.
That's what it's
I actually
called.
wonder if he did that on purpose.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Death Star Pro Max. When one of your close friends say, "I have no friends,"
Yikes. I don't.
I still have another one. I don't know if I'll be able to do this one, but day 78, still no tomatoes.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's great.
Oh boy.
I don't think that's gonna be growing any tomatoes there, bud.
No.
Had to break it to you, but I don't think so. I had something I was gonna say, but I forgot.
Well, do we have any rants?
I don't. I had a pretty good week.
Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Why is it?
Dude, if I showed up and you're gonna have to re-record tomorrow, I'm gonna be very upset.
Well, I don't know.
Hello? Is it even picking? Okay. What the
I guess we're
heck?
gonna have to pick up more for Weston since he's not talking very loud.
Well, that's not my fault. I mean, I'll get right on top of you if you want me to.
That still ain't picking you up very loud.
Oh, maybe that's you then.
I'm loud.
Yeah.
Well, you're loud anyway.
Okay, now let's try it.
Let's see.
Oh,
Hey, there it is. Oh my gosh, this has been a train wreck so far.
Yeah.
Thanks
Well.
for sticking with us, folks.
Wickus? Thanks for
Wickus.
sticking Wickus.
Thanks for sticking with us. We're having some technical issues here.
So I've got a story
Okay,
that
go for
happened
it.
this week.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I'm going to interrupt your story.
Go ahead.
I talked to Dad. He said he might be in for Wiffle Ball. Might be.
On the third?
On the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. He said he might. But I figured if he shows up, he could be the pitcher the whole time.
Yeah.
Because he won't. I mean, if he runs, you know.
Oh,
I mean,
that reminds me, speaking of wiffle ball, I can say I've talked to my mom. So if anybody listening does have kids and they want to bring them along with that, playground right next to the field or whatever, non and pop
Did he say sorry to
balloons.
the table there for a second? Sorry.
Non and pop balloons will be out there twisting for kids if they want to, little doohickeys and such. So, you can bring your kids. It's okay. They'll have plenty of stuff to do.
We're gonna unmask. Who's not in Pops?
Oh, it's Mom.
And?
Dad.
Oh, we figured it out. The mystery has been solved. Oh, anyway, go ahead. Story time. I don't know. He said he might show up. We'll see.
So this week, I'm in inline first quarter, and the paint guys bring in.
Dang paint guys are terrible.
One of the paint guys bring in a black bag full of beef jerky. Already
That
right.
was hot. I can already tell you that was hot beef.
Time out. Was the bag black? Like you couldn't see
The
what
bag
was
is
inside
black.
of
You
it?
can't see what's
Oh,
inside.
that was so hot.
I wouldn't have ate it.
Oh, it's tinfoil. Yeah, it's
Oh my God.
yeah. It's the whole 9 yards. Anyway,
10 yards.
whole
10 yards.
First down.
Anyway, so he goes, "Hey Max, you should eat it." What?
No, go ahead. I
Oh.
remembered my rant now.
Okay.
Because after
Okay.
you said first down, it made me think about it. Sorry.
And I was like, "What is there? Ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper?" And he just smiled and didn't say anything. I was like, "No, I'm gonna." And I go, and then after thinking about it, I was like, "No, I need to challenge myself." I go, "Hey, I won't do it now because if this thing really messes me up, I'm not gonna be able to do my job." So
I'm going to catch you at the end of the shift.
Yeah, I'll catch it at the end of the quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So he gives me this piece, and it's a little bit bigger than my thumb.
Okay.
So from the knuckle up. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
So about the size of a quarter?
Yeah.
A little bit bigger than a quarter, maybe $1
Yeah,
coin.
dollar coin.
I'm picking
Hey,
up.
Meg does.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Not $1 bill. That's a big piece of turkey.
I'm picking up. Go ahead.
So as soon as the bell rings, I sign out and I eat it. And dude, it touched my lips. I went, "Oh, I screwed up."
Yeah.
And then I sat there for a second, and I let it. Me being an idiot, I let it sit on the roof of my mouth for a second.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, well, this ain't bad." So I started walking, and Jordan was walking back to the break area because our break areas are different, are on like the opposite side of the department. And he goes, "Hey Max, how you doing?" I go, "I'm doing it." Oh no, I'm doing all right. I'm walking back, and I mean the sheer pain of it. It felt like someone taking a pocket knife and just pushing on the roof of your mouth, and it felt good sucking in air, but dude, breathing out was like fire. It was horrible. I stood at the water jug or the water station, the water cooler for the whole break, and I was like, I can't do this. It was absolutely horrible.
Oh.
Come to find out, this bag was full of beef jerky that was 4 million Scoville units. And for people who don't know how much that is worse than the Carolina Reaper and the Ghost Pepper combined 4 times.
Yeah, I know how many that is, how many Scovilles that is, because I watch Hot Ones.
Yeah, well, it's even hotter than those. So, it was horrible. And literally, I felt it from my throat. I mean, I felt it move throughout my body. It was horrible. But,
Nice.
yeah.
You poor soul.
So Max had some spicy beef jerky. What you got?
You still got to eat yours.
Oh yeah, we still got.
Yeah.
We'll do that on the 50th. We'll make it even more interesting.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it. Yeah.
So we're gonna dive into something here a little
So
deep.
here's a rant. All right.
A little deep. It's a little deep. It may not. Max may edit it all out, but I'm gonna say it because it's on my chest and it's driving me crazy. When I say the name Deshaun Watson, Justin, you know who that is, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Max?
No. I
No
have
idea?
clue.
Well, he's an
Is
NFL
that
quarterback.
Okay. Is
He,
a flamethrower?
Yeah.
He got himself in a little situation, you know. He had 24, maybe was it 25, 24? Anyway, regardless, over 20 counts of, I want to say, was it sexual assault?
Sexual misconduct.
Sexual misconduct. You know, like, so 24 women, 25, or maybe 20, I don't know, came out and said, you know, he did these things, right? So you're telling, so my thing in this, I'm like, 24, okay, you know, maybe Maybe not all 24, whatever. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, 24, where there's smoke, there's got to be some fire. You're telling me all 24 of these women are lying? So, he gets his first suspension, it's 6 games. I'm like, man, that's real low.
Yeah.
I think it was 6 games and like $2 million, which is to him is like $5. I'm thinking, man, that's real low. Like, that aggravated me. Well, then, they try to overturn it. They were fighting it. The NFL was. Dude got 11 games and $5 million in his suspension. 11 games, $5 million, right? 24 of those cases and only 11 games? I mean, come on.
So, I don't think that that's the worst if they're like figuring out and doing all the court stuff while he's suspended or whatever.
No, like that's it. That's it. It's over. Like they signed and agreed on it. That's 11 games. He's coming back this year on the 13th week and play the Texans.
But but if they go to court and everything and he's found guilty, that'll be a completely different story. He won't be playing again. You know what I mean?
Well, but the thing is though, I think it's all over. I'm pretty
You don't
sure
think they're going to take it to court or nothing like that?
I think it's over. I think they already did all that and nothing came out of it.
Well, they didn't know because they're just allegations. They never went to court for it, or they haven't yet, unless they just decided, we're not going to.
Deshaun Watson.
But yeah, no. Either way, I think that is low for a suspension. I mean, there are people out here getting,
Calvin Ridley got the whole season for betting $1,500 that his team was going to lose.
Yeah.
He bet against his team and they suspended him.
Bet against his team and they suspended
the whole
him.
year. But
Yeah.
that's just kind of infuriating. 11 games. That's it?
Yeah. I'm glad he ended up getting more than 6, because that 6 was stupid.
But I mean, still,
11's not great.
11
either,
is awful.
Keep him out the season. At least.
The whole season.
Keep him out the whole season. And then they can get it all figured out, And then if he's good, if he's clear, if not guilty, all that stuff comes back, and he wants to play next season, sure, go ahead. You know what I mean? Don't ruin his name or anything, but give him a good suspension. Max, weigh in.
Okay. Before you weigh in.
Okay.
20 of the 24 women who sued Deshaun Watson filed notices in court to dismiss their lawsuits against the Cleveland Browns quarterback. So 20 of them have already filed to just dismiss it.
Okay.
So there's still...
But there's still 4 going on.
There's still 4 that haven't dismissed it. But that makes me think, why did they dismiss it?
But if those other 4 also dismiss their cases...
Then he's clean.
He's
just
clean.
going to get his 11 games.
Right.
So...
Right.
I wonder why... I don't know. It kind of mind boggles me. You get 11 games.
I think they need to figure all this out, because, I mean... I get it. I get him being suspended. I really do. But at the same time, if he didn't do it and it's just these...
24.
It's like we talked about last week. I don't know if you listened. We talked about this Jeanette McCurdy stuff. It's convenient that they're making these claims and then not doing anything. They're making these claims and dropping the cases.
Well, and I think it has a lot of it to do with is their status of celebrities. I think Deshaun Watson...
Watch that, by the way?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
I think him being a professional athlete
Come on. Okay, go on. I guess it
has a lot to maybe do with it. And maybe, I'm not saying that he's guilty of all 24, but I think 24 of them, I mean, there's got to be...
I mean, 4 of them didn't drop their case. 4 of them are still pushing it. So...
It just makes you wonder. I just don't think... I think he should have been suspended the whole year.
I think a year is fair. I think a year is definitely fair.
And if he's found guilty, I don't think he should be allowed to play again.
Oh, no, never. No matter what.
But I just think it's too soft, man. 11 games. The thing that drives me bonkers, $1,500 betting against his team to lose. Suspended the whole season.
Right. And
24 of these allegations. 11 or 6 games initially, and then 11 games.
Yeah. And only because everybody made us think about it. They got raised.
Yeah, know? Oh yeah.
If nobody would have said anything about it, it would have been perfectly fine.
And another thing, I just find it really, really convenient that the game he comes back against is the Houston Texans. That's who he was drafted by. That's where he got traded from. How convenient. 11 games it happens to perfectly add up, and he's playing against the Texans when he comes back.
Yeah, I almost wonder if that was we'll do 11 games, that way you can play the Texans.
Something about it just has got me. I don't understand how $1,500 can get you a whole season.
Yeah.
But you only get 11 games.
Right.
But I mean, I guess he did get caught with the $1,500 betting against him. So I guess it's fair that he did get caught. And Deshaun Watson, these are just allegations. But I still feel 24, man. Where there's smoke, there's got to be some fire. I just find it hard to believe that all 24. I believe in my opinion, I don't think all 24 of them were legit. I think some of them, kind of hopped on the bus and followed.
See,
but I think.
That's what we said about the Michael Jackson thing last week.
I just find it hard to believe that one person came out and the 23 other ones just out of the blue.
We all get a part of the money.
My part of this is, why does he have 25 different massage therapists? That's the only part that I don't understand.
I know.
That's also what makes me think maybe that's why he had so many. Because of something like this, and then once one came out, everybody was like, "Well, look, this girl, or this, I don't know if they were all female or not, but then this person went against him, so that means I can do it for what he did too." And see, that's what also I'm like, 24 different massage therapists.
This works really well with what we were talking about last week, because I even brought up the Me Too movement and the dangers of it, and I think that's the dangers of the Me Too movement is you can't tell, or the dangers of something like this, because you can't tell if it's, oh, this one person did it, so we feel brave enough to come out now, or if it's, oh, well, we could just make these random claims against them and they'll stick type thing. You can't tell the difference between who's lying and who's not, which is why I think that I can't say for sure if he's guilty. I can't say for sure he did it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But and nobody can until he goes to court.
Which is, I agree. Give him the whole year, suspending the whole year.
Right.
Which
I get suspending him. Suspending him isn't firing him. He will if he.
He's still gonna get his money because the Cleveland Browns, when they signed and traded him, they signed him to a guaranteed $230 million.
Right. He's not losing his money. He's not losing his life,
and that
his job, or anything.
Because when they did the sign and trade, that was with all these still looming in the air. That was before they'd started doing the suspension. They knew that he could possibly get suspended for a whole year.
Right.
So but they still signed him for that $230 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
So I just think that giving him 11 games and letting
him at least a year. Let him get this stuff figured out. Let everybody get this stuff figured out. Let it play out.
Which, it may take more than a year, but also don't put yourself in a situation where 24 different people can come out and say something.
Yeah.
Because I agree, maybe not all 24. I don't think.
Right.
But I don't think that 20 out of 24, you're telling me all 24 of them are lying. I have a hard time buying it.
Well, but I mean, it's even like you said, he's in a position where he's making,
all that money.
All that money. Anyways,
he's
famous. They know if they're suing him, they can get a lot of money out of him. So I mean, I can definitely see why somebody would do that.
Yeah, he's making $46 million a year.
Yeah. That's a lot of money that people could get out of him for making these kind of allegations, which is why I could see them lying about it and doing it. Again, I'm not saying it happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Yeah.
What I am saying is there needs to be due process, and I think suspending him a year is perfectly fair. It's not going to ruin his life. He's not going to lose his job.
But I think that if he did these things, I think that I don't think he should play again. Say even if 10 or more, 10 come out to be truth.
If one comes out to be true.
Well, it depends on what he did. I think in certain aspects, because
yeah. So what are the actual?
Well, what I read is that he was demanding intercourse from the massage therapist.
Was he demanding it and then getting it?
I don't know.
Force?
I don't think so. I don't know. That
doesn't. Just like, hey, do it. And
all
they
it
were
says,
like, no, and he said, okay.
But all it says is that he was demanding from his massage therapist for intercourse. It never says if they did it, because none of those like that charge is what's on him. It's just misconduct.
Right. Okay.
It's dry now.
So, I don't know.
It's just weird. It's just I don't. I
There's
think
not
11
a lot
games.
of facts coming out, and when facts do start to come out,
And then
it definitely needs to be
20 of the
reconsidered.
women dismissed. I wonder if they dismissed it just because they were like, well, this isn't gonna do anything, or it was fake, and
Yeah.
maybe see. That's the scary part is 20 of
Yeah.
them dismissed for what reason? Because
Right.
they were like, well, nothing's gonna happen. Who cares?
Yeah.
Or
It's
did
all-
they dismiss because we tried, we didn't get our money. Who cares?
Yeah, that's all he said, she said, but
But the $5 million
Court of law.
that he got suspended for is going to charity. So I mean, I guess we'll take that.
I mean, yeah, that's good at least.
$5 million going to charity.
But yeah, I definitely see. I for sure agree that he should be out at least the whole season. I mean, if I were him, I wouldn't want to play it all this season. You know, like if I'm getting paid anyway, I wouldn't want to play this season. I'd want to take the season, get it all figured out, clear my name. If I didn't do it,
So the league's investigation is over. They're not investigating him anymore.
okay.
So
the league's not, but
So it says he settled 23 of the claims, but it doesn't say how the 23 was
okay.
settled.
They're just suing him. They're not charging him with this stuff.
So they actually, so grand juries in 2 Texas counties declined to charge him criminally.
So they're not trying to get any criminal charges on him. They're just suing him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that kind of changes the thing. That makes it seem a lot more like it wasn't like it was what you said. Just demanding it and then nothing happening and him just going on to the next person. You know what I mean? So the fact that they settled out of court, no one's
Are we
pressing
saying demand or
criminal.
asking?
Well, it says
Those are
demanded.
two-
It said the women said he was demanding for it, and then
Yeah, but
Okay, well I
you
wouldn't.
gotta understand, some women are very.
I'm just reading what it says.
I wouldn't say.
I'm gonna say they exaggerate because I don't really see. Because if he's going on to women after women after women, if you're demanding something, it's more likely going to be forced if turned down. Am I wrong?
Right, I
At
would
some
think
point,
so.
you're-
I would
No,
think
I
so.
think he's asking, and they are exaggerating it.
Yeah,
Because
and
I
then
don't
they're
see
saying
that.
no, and then
But
he's just going
but
on.
it could be the way that he asked that made it sound like he was
Yeah.
trying to demand it. See, and that's like there's
Yeah.
a whole lot of like gray area where you don't know what happened. But my point was,
Everybody just needs to wear a body cam.
I mean, but he's settling a lot of these out of court. They're all none of them are criminal.
no,
None of them are criminal. All of them are
See,
just
that's-
getting sued. They're settling most of them out of court. Then I think that year suspension is minimum.
that's and that was my point. I just don't think 11
Yeah.
games is enough.
No, I think it's minimum a season.
And my thing is this dude makes all this money. Why you telling me he can't find him a woman?
Yeah.
You tell me nobody's looking for
Nobody wants an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, and he's not a bad looking dude
I mean, he's not a bad quarterback
either. I mean,
really.
he's not. He played at Clemson,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's
There's
just
definitely worse out there.
the whole point of it was I just don't think 11 games was enough.
I agree.
Because
wholeheartedly.
and then you look and you're like Calvin Ridley, they've got the whole season for betting $1,500,
Yeah.
which $1,500 to an NFL player is nothing.
Nothing.
And he bet on his own team
Yeah,
to lose.
So
Yeah.
he was basically going to throw the game.
No, he didn't even play. He was
wasn't
injured.
Playing.
He was hurt.
So he was kind of doing the longest yard. Am I wrong?
Except for the fact that he was hurt and he couldn't do anything
So he
to hurt.
wasn't playing. He was hurt, and he bet that his teammates
Yeah,
would lose the game.
because he knew that he wasn't playing.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, here's
I
here.
believe it. Yes. So in theory, that is the longest yard situation.
Well, then he should go to jail.
Yeah.
On another note, let's
That's my
transition
take
to a
on it.
different NFL
That man should
quarterback.
go to jail just for that.
Where's your
right
boy
there.
at?
So
Where is he? What's he
so-
doing?
What
I
are we
don't
talking
think-
about?
Tom Brady.
I don't think he's technically come back for sure yet.
Well, he was at like the first 2 weeks of practice, and then the dude kind of just like disappeared.
Yeah, personal reasons.
Yeah.
what
Well,
they're
so I
calling
watched
it.
the video. I
So
was
his
like,
his first game back is just like I think he did it so he could skip the preseason. So he didn't have to worry about the
which is
preseason.
fine. But
Yeah.
nobody, what I've read, nobody's heard from him. So nobody knows what he's doing, which I don't believe. You're telling me not a single person knows where this guy's at. So I watched the video, and this guy, I watched a lot of his. He's a big Bills fan. It drives me crazy.
I hate the Bills.
But I was watching.
So good,
Have they
though.
won
I was watching the video.
anything?
No, they
Then why?
realistically
They can.
They will.
They are a powerhouse.
It's gonna be good. And I was watching this guy. He does it.
For the Chiefs last year too.
The Chiefs were good last year. The Chiefs.
Chiefs were a powerhouse last year.
Yeah,
They ran into Joe Burrow. Cold boy. That man's cold. Anyway, but I watched the video and the dude was like, "Yeah, he got the drip." This dude was like, he's doing one of two things. He's either gonna retire again for good, or he's leaving Tampa Bay and going somewhere else.
I
And
think
everybody's
so.
like, "Well, he's under contract. It's Tom Brady, dude. They'll let him do whatever he wants."
That's why they're letting him skip the preseason.
Yeah, no
games
kidding.
so now
The
he-
dude's just
He is.
MIA.
He is the LeBron James.
And like, you can do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
of the league.
Well, yeah,
And
but
we will go to him here in a
Ooh,
second. Too.
except he's not the LeBron James.
no,
I've
because
seen
everybody likes Tom Brady and
Yeah.
nobody likes LeBron
Yeah.
James.
and I don't know. You see the stuff
Imagine he's one more.
online.
That's valid. Facts.
You see the stuff
know,
online about like how many like championships and games and stuff that their teams have won, respectively. You know, Brady versus LeBron James, and also like what they're getting paid, and like how much they're paid. Like Brady is not one of the top paid players in the
He
league
doesn't have to
not
be.
even close.
at all.
Which
Because he doesn't want to
which-
be, because he'd like to have that money opened up so he can get the rest
Get
of
the
his
players.
team taken care of.
So,
you know, which is how
and
he
you know,
gets
and
the good
another thing
players,
is I was somebody
and how
made a
LeBron
video.
ends up down on the bottom.
I don't want to talk about that loser. Let's not. Anyway, I was watching something the other day. There, he dude was like looking at salary for the players. I'm like, in all honesty, and like this might hurt some people's feelings that watch this. We could get some angry people.
Go for it.
I don't think Tom Brady deserves all that money anymore. I still think he's good.
Who do you think you're offending here?
Well, I don't know. There could be
I
some
believe
Tom Brady
every-
lovers out there.
I mean,
What
I
did you
am a
see?
Tom Brady
Okay,
lover,
so
but
are we going to him real quick? Because I'll
Tom
rant
Brady?
on that. Or no, LeBron.
Well, I'm gonna say what Tom. Let me finish here.
Okay.
Calm down a little
yeah,
bit. Relax.
I am a Tom Brady fan, but I agree.
But I mean, I still think he's great. I still think he's got some left in the tank.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, he's 45.
Yeah.
Like if
He's
you look,
what?
at, he's old.
He's old.
45 already?
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know.
old.
I thought he was like 43.
45.
But, yeah, 45.
And you know, I think, you know, I just don't think, you know, I still think he's great. And I still think he's
Yeah.
got a lot left. But you look at some of these other guys, you know, you got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, I wouldn't put Joe Burrow in there now.
Yeah.
You got, you know, Lamar Jackson. Can't stand him. Lamar Jackson, you know, all them.
Right.
And I'm just like, I think those guys. And then you're like,
I
Tom
think they're
Brady.
better quarterbacks.
I don't think, I mean, I still think.
Now. They're better quarterbacks now.
Yes. Oh, Tom Brady. Dude, he's go. You know,
Yeah.
you can't
I
argue
mean,
that
Tom
anymore.
Brady is I am a firm believer Tom Brady's the greatest to ever play the game.
Yeah, you can't argue. Get that quarterback position.
That quarterback.
Yeah, I was just saying.
He's the greatest.
Because, you know,
He's
you
the GOAT.
can't say he's the greatest
Right,
at running
yeah.
back because he didn't play those
Right.
positions. And that's Bo
No,
Jackson.
he's- Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But like, I'm just like, and dude's MIA, man. Personal reasons,
Yeah.
dude.
But he's not top tier.
Did
at this point
Gronk
in the
finally
league.
retire, didn't he? Is he done?
Yeah,
He's-
Gronk he'll probably be back.
Yeah.
He'll probably be back,
The Buccaneers will make it to the playoffs. They'll come out of retirement again for the playoffs.
He'll be like, I'm coming back. I'm on the roster. I'm just in that little box that says may or may not play.
See,
But-
it's like I said, Gronk and Brady. Those two can get. It's be the same thing with Travis Kelce. These top tier players can get away with whatever they want
And
because
you know,
they
and I
know
don't
if the
think-
team, they got him on the team, they're winning.
I don't think that it matters so much that he's, you know, MIA. It's just the fact that everybody's like, Tom Brady is MIA. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
But
I guarantee you the
Buccaneers
10
are
minute.
playing right now.
But I guarantee you the Buccaneers organization knows what Tom Brady's doing.
Oh,
There's-
yeah,
we don't know
for
what he's
sure.
doing. What is it? We
Yeah.
don't know. He's at home. He's in
Yeah.
Jamaica. He's he's smoking a little bit of there, a little bit here, a little bit there.
They know
we don't
exactly
know what
what
he's
he's
doing.
doing.
Yeah, okay. You're telling me you're a quarterback. This guy, Tom Brady,
Yeah.
you don't know where he's at?
Yeah.
He's doing some
Right.
shady stuff you don't know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he is doing shady stuff, but he could be. Who knows?
I've seen a lot of people talking about how the Bucks have lost their preseason game so far, and they're like,
It doesn't
"Oh, well,
matter.
they
It's the
lost."
preseason.
First off, preseason. Second, Chris Godwin's not playing.
Mike Evans isn't
Evans
playing.
isn't playing. Brady's not
Not playing.
playing.
Like-
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all you need to know.
Dude, the Bills hung up 45 on the Broncos yesterday, and I was like, well, that's just real life there. That's
Ooh,
what's
did
gonna
they
happen.
really?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Josh Allen played yesterday. He went 3 for 3 for.
Oh,
70.
did he? Did who do you guys have? Russ.
Russ, he hasn't
He
played
didn't
yet.
play?
No. And that's the thing that kills me, dude. Is like all these teams losing. Like, great, dude. Nobody's playing.
Yeah, I mean, Mac didn't even play in the Patriots game.
I think he played. I think he
Well,
played in their
but he
second.
didn't.
Yeah, but you know
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and here's another one. Lamar Jackson still hasn't signed a contract. He's still
Has he really?
no. He still hasn't signed one with the Ravens. He's still kind of he wants more money. They're not giving it to him. You know, he's kind of. But apparently, he's still going to play on the team. But he hasn't signed a contract.
I am not a fan of the Ravens or the Titans.
I'm not a fan of
Anybody
Lamar
on the
Jackson.
teams.
Dude, Derrick Henry, though, you can't argue that.
I don't like Derrick Henry.
That dude's a beast. It's because that's
Yeah,
why.
he's a beast till he gets hit.
Well,
And once he gets hit, he's out.
no, you know, Christian McCaffrey. What are you doing? All right, Max. Since you're so dying to get to
I was just
LeBron,
gonna say, can you believe that
that money he got.
that they extended his contract for $92 million for 2 years? It's
you kidding me?
ridiculous.
Dude, you know what drives me crazy about LeBron? He's playing in this like
Oh,
he's like
what's this new league that he just got into?
the crossover,
Yeah.
the
And he's
I don't
playing
know.
more. He's playing more in those leagues than he is in the NBA. He's enjoying it.
But dude, that
Wait, what
dude,
are these other leagues?
it's like these like not professional. I don't really know how to describe
Of
it.
the off season.
Yeah, like the Drew League was one, and then this other one he just decided to play. Something I don't know, dude. But you know what? I'm also sick of seeing. Who cares about his stinking son, dude? His son's terrible.
The what?
Bronny,
Oh.
he's awful. They're talking about he's gonna get drafted first round in the next year or two. I'm like, no, he's not. He's awful.
He's not big enough.
He's not good, dude. He's bad.
That kid
He's
will
bad.
get. He will get.
Hey, can
Correct.
you do me a favor?
Hmm.
Can you pull up the search so I can look something up so I can see if I can find that video real quick, and then you guys can talk about
What
whatever.
video is it?
I'll show you in just a second.
But yeah, that's all I have about that because I mean I think that's ridiculous.
No, the Little League World
Oh,
Series is
whoops.
going on right now, and that's good stuff.
So
Hitting dangers.
Oh, dude, I love watching baseball. Like, see the little kids, the Little League World
Are
Series.
you looking up the where the kid gets hit in the head? And,
No, that's not what I'm looking at.
Oh,
No.
what are you looking up at?
I'll show you in just a second.
Oh, I've
You
seen that video though. The kid that got hit in the head with a pitch, and then
Yeah.
like the pitcher was like all distraught and stuff, so he went up and let him know he was okay and everything.
Oh, are you? Oh, the reaction.
No, not the reaction. The actual dude got his head kicked off.
Oh, was this last night?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I knew there was a fight.
And I won't be able to have this on the podcast.
Oh, were you not?
No,
No.
because it's too early, and
Yeah.
we can get striked.
I didn't.
I didn't get to watch the hit, but I watched the reaction.
I didn't
think the
watch it,
reaction,
but I
I
knew
want to
the fight
make
was
sure.
going on.
Whatever.
I don't think this is it.
We might be able to see it.
Who won?
Not Kamal
That
Usman.
guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
dude, Usman was.
Why don't you look?
I looked up the.
Man.
While you're looking at that,
Oh,
I watched.
did you watch She-Hulk?
Yes, that's what I was.
Okay, hey, I was gonna say, well, he's
Okay.
looking up that because he doesn't care.
So,
What do you think? I don't like it.
this. You know what? I'll go ahead and do this. This is my rant. I'm getting so freaking tired of them downgrading the Hulk. I'm so sick of it.
Dude,
It
no.
is absolutely pitiful. I'm getting insane. It's insane of how they downplay the two most powerful characters of the MCU.
Yeah.
in the Marvel universe. Period.
Yeah, like I was watching like the fight that they had against each other.
Oh,
And it
That
didn't
angered
look,
me more.
There was like no. It looked like there was no stakes in that at all. Like there was nothing going on. There were no big hits. Nothing.
that wasn't my problem. The problem was, she doesn't contain the amount of strength. She doesn't even come close to equaling the strength with the Hulk.
Well, so here's the one thing I would say about that. He's not the Hulk. He's Smart Hulk in this.
Yeah, But so here's the thing about that.
I don't think Smart Hulk.
I knew you were
I
going to
don't
say
think
this.
Smart Hulk is as strong as full on Hulk.
He is actually. He's just smaller in size.
Okay.
I've looked this up because I knew either you or Brandon were going to bring this up.
Okay.
And I've got proof behind it. So, I'm a little iffy on the whole storyline on how he was able to go back to because I don't think that was ever in the comics.
Oh, now he got Professor Hulk or Smart Hulk.
When he goes back to
Banner. Oh, he had the inhibitor thing on his arm.
Another thing I had a problem with was how she became She-Hulk, because that is not how that goes in the
No, it was a
comics.
blood transfusion.
Yeah, because she had cancer.
Yeah.
And
But, whatever.
so
they did
that,
just do Cancer and Thor, Love and Thunder. So I can see them trying to stay away from Cancer again.
Well, and so here's the thing about that. So now, and I guess in the second Hulk movie, the one with Ed Norton, I don't like how just any blood, a drop of blood of Bruce Banner is going to turn anybody into Hulk. They actually say that in the episode.
Well, okay, so... But his blood is gamma radiation infused.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, take a pause because I want to see this.
This is the best video of it I could find.
Okay.
Just keep in mind, dude in black shorts is 20-1.
Yeah.
He hasn't been taken down in like 18 fights.
Ooh.
Dude, he was the first dude to take him down, and he was the first dude to knock him out.
Bam! Oh, that's a mean kick.
Dude, knocked him out cold.
Ooh.
Dude went straight stiff.
Man. That was a good kick.
Are you kidding me? He
Did the Conor McGregor walk, dude. Everybody wants to be Conor McGregor.
Man.
Yeah.
Dang, he deserves that fight. That kick was
But you know what's
crazy.
crazy? Right? Is
I can't believe he left himself unguarded like that. Well, I mean, he was coiling
in the
from
middle.
yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna have to edit that whole out, but we can talk about it a little bit. You'll have to edit the video out or whatever. Anyway, but so
just not put the video
in the round about
Don't put the video.
about 1:30, I was watching on the way home. About 1:30 into the fourth round, dude, or fifth round. He was winning, dude. He was dominating, dude. It was over. Like it was going to be a unanimous decision. The dude was going to win, retain the title. Well, they get locked up against the cage. They're kind of they're not really doing much. And I'm like, oh, okay, And then Herb Dean splits him. I don't think he should have split him. I think he had enough going on because if you get there and you just tie up and you don't do anything, like they separate. I thought there was enough going on. Dude, they split him about 10 seconds later. He got knocked out.
Oh.
So I think there's gonna be a lot of people say that he shouldn't have been put. He shouldn't have separated them because they were still they were still moving and they were still throwing punches and stuff. Just not very fast. But you got to think, dude. That's 24 minutes into the fight. They're not.
I can tell you from experience that is a lot of fight.
Yeah, they were tired, but I mean, and then they pulled apart and dude just not knocked out. I'm ready for now. That was the second fight between the two. Now there's gonna be a third one, so I'm ready for that one. I guarantee you, dude, he'll knock him out in the first round.
You think? Okay, but anyway,
he won't
back
play
to nerd stuff.
I don't like how she could just change whenever she wants. I don't like that part either.
I do. I think it's interesting. I think it makes her different from the Hulk.
Yeah, but you know how much power she's got just by doing that, though.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Again, downplaying the Hulk.
I don't think her being strong downplays the Hulk.
And then the thunderclap. I'm okay with her not being able to actually put there's no force behind it, but it's just loud. Still on the fence with that one.
Mm. I mean, he did the thunderclap though. I was glad he did the thunderclap. I've been waiting to see that since the Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah. Let's see. There was another problem I had.
Was it the CGI? Because the CGI was awful. It is so bad.
I'm going to be honest with you, Justin. I don't really pay attention to it.
How do you not? It looked like two rubber men fighting.
I don't pay attention to it.
It's so bad.
He doesn't understand where what I've watched. I mean, to the point where CGI was super bad. You remember the first Hulk movie?
CGI in that one's better than this show.
I have to disagree on that. They look like a video game. I've seen the Mandalorian's CGI. That would be the worst I've ever seen.
Are you guys
No,
talking
that
about,
de-aging on Luke.
are you talking about how they made a She-Hulk movie or show?
Yes,
Show.
it's the show.
That's ignorant. That's all I'll say about that. One Hawk's enough, dude.
I'm wanting to see how they're gonna tie Abomination into it
That'll be interesting.
because technically that's nowhere close to her villain.
I got one for you. You ready for
Go
this?
for it.
Hey Max, so I was playing basketball at the park in the trailer park the other day. Some kids were down there, shooting around a little bit. You know what one of the kids said? The new Space Jam was way better than the first one.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Was this kid 5?
At least 10.
Oh my gosh.
Golly, you were playing with a bunch of 10-year-olds in basketball. Does it make you feel good?
No, dude, I lost.
Oh my.
The one kid was like at least 15. Dude, I'm old. I'm rickety. Dude, my bones will move like I'm quaking. Come play basketball with us today. You ain't got nothing better to do.
Is that poker?
No, I don't.
Oh. What are you doing today?
That's only once a month.
We don't have an exact time yet. It'll probably be
Aiden's
late.
birthday party,
What time's that?
5:30.
Wow, I didn't
Well,
get
you got a
that.
little bit of time for then.
I mean, if we're playing right after this, I can play a little bit.
Oh, we ain't gonna be able to play right after that. We can, I guess.
If you got my shorts, we'd be able to.
Dude, I can go home and look for them, dude, but you're better off getting. You're probably trying to see if you can find some.
I
I'll go home
mean,
and look for them.
I don't have any shorts either. I'll just play in my jeans. I don't really care.
Dude, no.
That's the only way
I'm
I'll be
not.
able to play. I don't have time to run and get shorts unless you have an extra pair I could borrow.
I'm sure I do.
Yeah,
Watch them be mine.
but
Yeah,
even
I-
then I'm wearing. Even then I'm playing in boots.
Oh my god.
But I mean, let's be real.
This isn't gonna change.
It's not going to change anything.
You have a ball? Do you have a ball with you?
No, I'll have to run home.
No. Okay.
Well, if you run home, then I mean, I can still hang out for a little bit before I have to go, and then
No. I'm.
Anyways,
if Max goes, changes, gets a ball, and comes back,
I mean, really.
we'll talk about that after.
Yeah. So, overall, it does have potential to have a good storyline, in my opinion. The storyline, I could see it doing.
I think that's
good.
pretty cool.
Thought what they were going to do. I thought they were going to do a rip, and I know they're going to do it because they've already shown in the previews. But I thought they were going to rip off the original Hulk series at that beginning. And I know you haven't seen it.
What do you mean? Like the Lou Ferrigno Hulk?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how that Hulk starts?
No, I couldn't.
With the car wreck, flipped
Oh,
upside
yeah.
over,
Oh.
upside down.
Upside down.
And I thought she was gonna pick it up
Oh,
like the
yeah.
actual Hulk does in the actual series. But
Okay,
they
yeah.
didn't.
No,
Thank
no.
goodness.
Well, she wasn't the Hulk. I mean, I like that they're breaking the fourth wall. I think that's kind of neat. I think they're
See,
testing.
and they're testing.
They're
Deadpool,
testing the waters
especially
for
at the
Deadpool.
end of the credits.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was very surprised.
They're testing the water for Deadpool hard with this. I'm not big on the. It's very heavy on the women are the feminist kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's the most I have the problem with the show.
I mean, and
It's
she,
a woman. No,
and
I'm
it's
kidding.
why, and
That's
it's
a joke, everybody.
and it's why. You know what? I like it. You know, women can do things, men can do things, blah blah blah, this and that. I really don't care, but don't make it so heavy-handed. Like, the reason she can change back and forth is because women are controlling their anger all the time because she's always getting catcalled on the street and blah, blah, blah. And that's why she can switch back and forth. Stop making it so heavy-handed. It's like the female team-ups in Endgame and Infinity War. Those team-up scenes where
Yeah,
the girls
I know,
all got
but
together.
I'm
Like,
trying to see where you're going with this.
they're just like handing it to you with, you know, they're not sprinkling it in there. It's not tactful. It's not. It's so in your face and blatant. It's annoying. You know what I mean? But I guess that's how Hollywood is. It's how big movies are. You know, I get it. It just, I don't know. They're also making a female version of every original Avenger.
Yeah.
Remember a female Iron Man?
There's going to be a female
Yeah,
Iron Man
there really
and
is.
Armor Wars.
There is.
And Armor Wars.
It's
Her
already
name's
too
Riri
late.
Williams. She's actually in the comics, but
And they're going to introduce her in Armor Wars.
yeah. So they're having a female Iron Man. They've got They've introduced Agent Carter now. Peggy Carter is Captain America.
Yep.
They've introduced what's the girl from Hawkeye, Kate Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
They got She-Hulk now. I mean, Black Widow was already a girl, but they give her
it's
another
literally
girl. You know,
everything is the opposite.
everything except they're giving them all female counterparts. Why? Why?
Oh, you want me to tell you why? Or you want me to just be quiet?
Oh
No,
no,
please
we
do.
know
No.
why.
No,
we know.
no, go
we
ahead.
all know
Please,
why.
Please explain.
Because they want everybody to think that just because all these casts were played by men to begin with, that they want to prove that women can do it too. So
Yes.
like, here
But
we go.
we know there were already female superheroes.
Are they making a female Thor next?
They already have
They
one.
already have it.
They did it with Jane in the.
Not complaining about that one, but
No, that one was actually pretty good. That
That
was a
was
great
really good.
storyline.
that would probably be the only one I won't complain about. To be honest with
Yeah,
you.
but they did in
Well, if
in
they're
Love
gonna
and
make a
Thunder.
female Iron Man, they should have made it that lady that played Pepper Potts.
no, because it's
She already has the rescue armor.
yeah.
I don't know
But-
why they wouldn't just have her in the rescue armor more, or she's super powered from the what's that called? The extremist stuff
Yeah.
from Iron Man 3.
No, they got it removed. Remember, she surgically got it removed.
Oh.
Or they could just play that she had some side effects from the Thanos snap, and she came back to be a psychopath.
Yeah, like
Could have done it that way, but I mean,
well,
I feel
she
like,
didn't snap away.
Yeah.
She stayed.
Well, there could be some side effects. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying.
Side effects of losing.
But like
Illusion. No, maybe where
It's
she
just heavy
when
handed.
Tony died, she found some of his stuff and got.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm just.
And even Black Panther. Granted, I completely understand if they can't have Black Panther. It can't be Chadwick Boseman anymore. Chadwick Boseman's dead. The
R.I.P..
logical next choice would either be his sister or Nakia, which is probably going to be one of those that ends up being in that suit in the trailer, which is another girl taking over a male
But that
thing.
has to.
But that has to happen.
But
I
think-
get that.
But my thing with that is that that his character, the Black Panther, could be played by a woman. I mean, Scarlett Johansson was the Black Widow, and she was crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
and
yeah.
she's
bad.
still a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like that one's not too big, but
No, that one's
the
not too
Hulk
big.
one, stupid.
Yeah.
Iron Man, stupid. Thor, stupid.
I really would like to know, and I'm not going to look it up because we're almost out of time, but I would really like to know how many of those comic books really actually sold, though. Because I take those characters, like She-Hulk was not a big character.
No.
Um,
You know who else wasn't a big character? The Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah. Iron Man.
Iron Man. Neither one of those were big characters, and now they're two of the best movies ever made. Two of the most revered movies ever made, So, I mean, I get them taking smaller characters and making
and
big things,
they're
but
making
they're
them
copycat
They're
characters.
making them bigger, and they're making the big characters smaller, which I do not approve of.
Yeah. Like, they're...
Robert Downey Jr.
Well, Robert Downey Jr. shouldn't come back.
No, Iron
Loved
Man's
him.
dead.
I loved him. Great. Keep Iron Man dead. You ruin it if you bring Iron Man back.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
Yeah.
they should make a female version.
No,
of it.
they shouldn't. They should let it be what it was. It's done.
He died being a hero.
Yeah.
Which is all he ever wanted to do. He
Right.
just wanted
It's
to be
done.
a hero.
Leave it there.
The
He nailed
only
it.
one they're not that they're not making a female counterpart that I can think of right now, Spider-Man.
What's
They're
'cause
not,
of-
but he's also not one of the original six. That's what I was saying. All of the original six are getting female counterparts.
Which of the original six are?
It's Captain America, who's getting Agent Carter.
You don't have to give me who they're getting replaced by. I just
Oh,
need
so
to-
Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye,
Thor.
Thor.
But the one that replaced Thor, she's dead already.
Yeah, that one didn't stick. She's already dead.
Oh,
She lasted a movie. Spoiler alert.
I got something for you.
All right.
Did you know that Tom Brady and Robert Gronkowski almost went to the Raiders before John Gruden blew it up?
No,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tom Brady was already looking at houses and stuff, and they were going to have that deal done. And then John Gruden said he wasn't going to pay him because he was aging. So he blew it all up.
Wow.
That was the year that Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you ruined that one, didn't you, bud?
Well, he's ruined a lot of things. Just
Listen,
John
I tell
Gruden.
you what. As old as both of those two are getting, those two have chemistry that is unmatched by anybody. You know, those two connect for such big moments all the time. They're who you need in a clutch.
You know what I'd like to see? You know what I'd like to see Gronkowski do?
What?
I'd like to see him go in the UFC.
Dude, he'd rock people.
I'd like to see it.
That man is massive.
I don't know. I'd like to see him fight Francis Ngannou.
I don't know who Francis Ngannou is.
Max, look up Francis Ngannou, then Justin might change his mind about Robert.
You're the one who's got the mouse and the keyboard.
Dude, Gronk is huge.
So
I want to see Gronk and I want to see Gronk and Travis Kelce fight though. That'd be a good fight. Awesome. Oh, Gronk's bigger than that.
Yeah,
That's a big old boy.
Gronk's bigger than that.
Gronk's way bigger than that.
I don't think he could take him.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't know how to freaking fight.
That's valid. That's a big old boy, though, dude.
That is a big boy.
He's huge.
I think Terry Crews could beat him.
Okay.
I think Terry Crews could beat most people in the UFC. Terry Crews is freaking fantastic.
He's also like 80 years old.
Hey, don't worry about that. Terry Crews is amazing. I love him so much.
All right.
I'm thinking we should probably get wrapping up unless y'all got anything else. I mean, we're looking at 54 minutes.
There you go.
Do you have any closing things? World record for the most powerful punch equivalent. 96 horsepower punch?
Dude packs a punch.
Dang.
Dude
Oh, yeah,
packs-
he's short compared to Gronk. I think Gronk's 6'7".
Yeah, dude packs a punch, though.
Dang.
Yeah. There's the real deal.
Child labor in what?
That's where he's from.
Oh, okay. Anyway, anything else to add, Max?
Yeah, they need to stop womanizing everything. That's just everything
That's
in
just,
general.
yeah. Yeah.
Because women just need to stay in the kitchen.
Yeah, he's 17 and 3.
That's a joke.
Yes, for those of you that don't know, Max is joking.
Hey,
Max is joking.
gosh, there's so many snowflakes in our.
I am not joking. Women do belong in the kingdom. Molly knows her place.
My
I don't
woman,
even think I'd go that far.
my woman knows her place too. It's in the bedroom, so I can cook.
It's laying on the bed waiting for you to bring her
What
her
about
food.
women being referees and coaches? Let's
No!
go.
Oh my
We
God.
do not have time.
You're right. We don't have time.
We
We're
do
not
not.
starting on that. We've already talked about that on the podcast.
Well, not enough because they keep hiring them.
Golly.
Look at the choppiness of his lap.
We're looking at the sound,
Alright.
the sound waves of the podcast.
Weston, you got anything else to add before we close up?
Oh,
Make me a sandwich.
I did have something. Give me just 1 second.
I already asked you, and you
This
said
dude
women in
literally
sports.
waits till
Well,
the last minute.
He
I
always
just
does.
thought of it. Oh, so there was a list that came out today. I thought it was pretty funny. You guys may have seen it.
Okay.
It's called "Fun Things to Do in Indiana."
Oh, I have seen it. The full activities.
The
yesterday.
fall activities. No.
It's like the first one's like get heat stroke or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen this.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut one of them out. But fun things to do in Indiana: have a heat stroke, get bit by a water moccasin, sweat till you're fully dehydrated,
Yep.
get sucked into a tornado,
Yep.
run from wasps and bees,
All the time.
have a fire ant farm. I don't know who has that, but that sounds Indiana.
Sounds right. Sounds right. There's a lot of fire ants around here.
This one cannot be more accurate enough. Run the air conditioner and heater on the same day.
Yes.
Fall into the stickers in the front of your yard.
Oh yeah.
The
I did that
rose
when I
bush.
was learning to ride a bike. Fell into a sticker bush. Dad let
Still
go. I
can't
went
ride.
around the corner. Didn't know he let go. Looked back, freaked out, fell over right in a sticker bush. They were pulling him out of me.
Still
for
can't ride a bike.
hours. Me?
Yeah.
I can too.
Out of bike.
I haven't in a long time, but I mean, I bet I can hop on it. It's just like riding a bike. I'm so funny. You guys are so lucky.
Is there anything else on that list?
Yeah, watch your groceries melt from the grocery store to the house.
Yeah.
Get a second-degree sunburn. Fist fight mosquitoes.
Fist fight mosquitoes. Dude, I tell you what, my mom gets unbelievably bitten up by mosquitoes. Like, they love her. They leave me alone when she's around.
That was another thing.
I don't know what it
I'm
is.
so glad I saw it. Did y'all see that Happy Gilmore's caddy won the golf tournament? Or
Do what?
the actual actor plays golf and he won.
Won the PGA too?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I'm gonna add that, but the meme says from Happy Gilmore's caddy to the PGA Tour winner. Congrats.
That is awesome.
So
Alright, well, we thank you guys. Okay, I think
Alright.
Weston just died. Okay, guys, we thank you all for watching. We hope you guys have a great week.
Again, Wiffle Ball, September 3rd at 2 o'clock.
Be there.
Or be square.
Ching.
See ya.